And I think a lot of church leaders make this mistake.
Right.
That they don't take the right decision because they're so preoccupied
with what
pastoral implications.
Pastoral care.
I remember once I had a postman who'd got into trouble in a fight.
Right.
And I was the local general manager, and he came before me for dismissal because it was gross misconduct.
Yes.
He put somebody else in hospital.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I knew that he'd been in the army before he came in Royal Mail, and I knew this. He was only in his late 20s.
Oh.
I knew he would never do this again.
No, and it's going to be a stain on his work career.
And he came before me in tears with his union rep.
Yes.
And it said, "I'll never work again if you sack me." But what could I have done? Because in one sense he'd gone, there was an element of justice here as well as mercy. So how do you exercise mercy and justice?
Yeah, yeah.
So I prayed about it, and the next day I called him back and I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to dismiss you because you've gone. I used a theological idea. I don't know if I'm sure he understood me, but I said, you've gone beyond the redemptive reach of the discipline code, because the discipline code is meant to be corrective rather than punitive.
Yes, but you crossed the line.
You crossed the line.
You crossed the line.
So I said to him, but I don't believe you'll ever do this again, so I'll do something unusual. And my HR manager was sort of got a bit nervous at this stage.
What's he going to do? Yeah.
I said, I will personally represent you to a future employer because I don't think you'll ever do this again. Wow. The HR manager said to me, you can't do this. We don't give even references for people who've been dismissed for gross misconduct. Right. And I said, well, I think that's a silly rule. We're going to break that rule.
Wow.
And within 2 weeks, this young man rang me and said, I just want to thank you because I've got a better job, it pays me more, it's closer to home, and I've learnt my lesson. I didn't even have to represent him.
Wonderful. But you've given him the confidence that it wasn't all lost.
Yeah, exactly.
You've given him the hope.
Yes.
Because somebody in that situation could have gone away and maybe even committed suicide.
Absolutely.
There would have been that risk.
And I learnt a lesson that you shouldn't colour the decision, over-colour the decision by the pastoral implication.
No.
And I think a lot of church leaders make this mistake.
Right.
That they don't take the right decision because they're so preoccupied
with what
pastoral implications.
Pastoral care, yeah.
What you do is you make the right decision, but then you don't walk away from the pastoral.
That's so helpful, actually, Ken.